Hi, how are you today? My name is Kringle Kim, and it's July 10th at 7 p.m. Pacific Daylight Standard Time. And I'm so excited to be here. I wanted to start my broadcast with reminding everybody what Kringle Cash and the Billion Coin is all about. And Kringle is a private digital currency embraced by the Billion Coin community. Per our private agreement, Kringle has a significant value today and will only increase in value with each new member that joins us. Kringle is completely detached from the public coin market and the currently established scarcity-based monetary system forced upon us by the elite ruling class with the purpose of enslavement and control. Kringle is based on the mission of reaching 1 billion members and ending poverty globally. They also understand that in order to achieve our objective, our members must be proactive in learning from our educational blog and sharing Kringle via our cash flow system. Together we can achieve abundance for all. And if you don't, those of you who don't know how to get to the blog, you go to thebillioncoin.info. And then you go over to the far right hand link. And I believe, anyway, you click on that and it goes down to education, and that will take you to the different blog posts. And I will be quoting from some of those today. And if I am interrupted, please excuse me. I live in the Phoenix area, and we had a huge haboob last night, and the electricity and the internet and a haboob went out. A haboob is a big dust storm, and last night it was combined with 70 mile per hour winds and a tremendous thunderstorm that damaged a lot of trees and everything. And it's supposed to be happening again tonight, possibly during this broadcast. So it's not supposed to be as serious as last night, so I hope it isn't. But if that happens, please excuse me. I will rebroadcast. So I do want to share that the Kringle is a wonderful gift, and it's a free gift to everyone. And the only thing you have to do is pay your $10 lifetime wallet fee, and you can receive the gift. Right now, it's usually 25,000 Kringles, and right now until July 21st, it would be really great for you to take the opportunity to receive the gift or share the gift. If you would like to receive the gift, my link is below. Just click on that link and it will take you to the Kringle website, where all you have to do to receive the gift is enter your name, a valid email, not Yahoo or AOL, but a valid email, and make up a password, and then wait for your verification email. And when you click on that, you will be directed to the Kringle Cash back office, where there is a wonderful video about what the Billion Coin is all about. What Billion Coin and Kringle Cash is all about. And right now, until July 21st, there is a 500% bonus. So if you're sharing the gift, the people are receiving the gift, you will not just receive 25,000 Kringles, you will receive 125,000 Kringles. And I know for many of us, that is a great way to start ending poverty in all of our lives. And this special offer will affect the value of all cookie rewards by 5 times for all categories until the end of this promotion, which is July 21st, 2018. The gift will now be 125,000 cookies. And for those of you that are going to do broadcasts, the broadcasts will be worth 5 million cookies. 100 paid referrals will be 5 billion cookies. Wow, broadcasters will get 5 million cookies, while basic members will get 5,000 cookies for attending send button meetings. Lastly, broadcasters will get 500,000 cookies, while basic members will get 500 million cookies, while basic members will get 500,000 cookies for every $100 purchased during this special promotion. So it would be really great to build your wallet with a $100 purchase. And if you're a broadcaster, that would be 500 times what a basic member will get. So consider this: a brand new member that has never been with TVC or the Billion Coin before will get as a gift about $10,000 of cookies instead of just 2,000, around 2,000, and encouraged to buy $100 in Kringles to get the $40,000 in cookie reward without having to do a broadcast. So this buyer is out of pocket $110, the $100 for your purchase and the $10 for your wallet fee, and ready to redeem in November to access the $50,000 of Kringles. This is even better than our 5% daily growth offer, which doubles money every 2 weeks. Compare: July 7th, $100 turns into $200. July 21st becomes $400. August 7th becomes $800. August 21st becomes $1,600. September 7th, it becomes $3,200. September 21st becomes $6,400. October 7th becomes $12,800. October 21st becomes $25,600. A week later, it is November redemption. So as far as the TVC or the Billion Coin community continues to grow between now and November, the $50,000 example will be worth even more during the November redemption period. And the November redemption period is when you're able to redeem all your cookies, your Kringle cookies. This is one of our best offers ever for a basic member of our community. During our last redemption period, which was extended until June 15th, all members were treated like they were broadcasters when it came to cookie rewards, but very few stepped up to perform like broadcasters. I have pierced the future. I am reading a blog from, the blog is from, anyway, I don't know when it's from, but anyway, it's on this 500% cookie reward bonus. So the future is pierced with long-term sight, and it is so clear to me our success rests in the hands of a massive group of YouTube broadcasters, just like what I'm doing right now. The innovation of abundance-based currency money will need the perceived acceptance of a large group that is irrefutable. And this is so exciting. You can see how some dismiss our number of over 3 million members because most are hiding in the shadows, and it is only the broadcasters standing up firm and strong for the Billion Coin that has inspired us to move forward. The powers that be have worked hard for centuries to finally get us so far away from nature and the obvious abundance of it that it has become easy for them to convince the masses that we must accept scarcity as the norm of life. Artificial scarcity is wrapped in a gigantic deception that is reinforced through the news, movies, and the educational system. And I know myself, I had been feeling so hopeless. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? And the Billion Coin has just given me hope for the future, and that I can be as abundant as anyone else. By design, we are always going to have 1 million billionaires and 1 billion millionaires in our TVC economy in order to have the right mixture for long-term sustainable system and money that will enable us to fulfill our mission to end global poverty. The lack of billionaires and millionaires in the system we have today, the status quo, is insufficient to support the cause of ending poverty. The elite designed it that way, and they know their system will perpetuate poverty forever, and I think we can see that. In all the years, we have all these things that are, making life better for us, yet we seem to be poorer than ever. The elite are parasites on what God has created and literally suck the lifeblood of people away from them into their position of power over the people. Billion Coin is here to restore the birthrights of people, all around the world. Back to the people. Billion coin is the money of the people, by the people, and for the people. Our success in TBC or the billion coin will change the world for a better, creating a state of abundance for all. Perception is the main obstacle in our path to turn TBC into a huge success, and broadcasters are needed to affect the perception of the masses into a new version of reality that has not been seen in thousands of years. I cannot make the point more clear than that of how important the role of broadcasters is in our TBC community and economy. So the broadcasters will be the billionaire TBCians, while the basic members will be the millionaire Kringlers that thrive off the efforts of the broadcasting billionaires. Basic members are reluctant to do much and above and beyond the basics of participation in building out our very own economy that operates independent of the economy that constitutes the status quo. 1 million broadcasters will be more than enough to change the perspective of almost everyone on Earth, because we speak the truth out loud. And that's how I feel about the billion coin. It isn't just about the money. It is about sharing the money with everybody else so that everybody on the globe that wants to participate and have abundance. And that is how, by keep sharing and sharing and sharing, that we will end global poverty. Broadcasters will be more than enough to change the perspective of almost everyone on Earth. And with social media these days, and the way people are hooked up all over the world, that is a wonderful possibility. And it is something that is very possible, and we speak the truth out loud. I want to go on to another blog post. This is actually from today, July 10th, 2018. And it talks about the choice is yours where you earn an income. And what do most people want? Why do most people want to earn an income? Well, many of the things they want is long-term security, guaranteed payment, health benefits, flexible schedule, instant daily pay. You can work online now. Flexibility of choosing who you work with. Comprehensive training. Fast track to 6-figure annual cash flow. A passive income available. And for those of you that don't know what a passive income is, that's while you're taking a vacation or you're sleeping at night, your money is still growing. Your income is still growing and paying you. Exponential income available, where you know exponential. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 4 is 16. 16 times 16 is, I can't even remember. But anyway, it grows exponentially. And that's how we turn, they turned with a few members 2 years ago into 3 million members today. Because each one of us, if we share it with at least 100 people, will not only earn TBC coins, but we're exponentially growing the membership by 10, which is benefiting all of us to become millionaires and billionaires. Unlimited income potential. Your income will go up as high as you choose to make it. Long-term wealth creation and assured retirement income. And I can tell you, I was a business owner for 20 years myself. And it was, it took a lot of work to start a business. In TBC, the admin has done all the work for us. They've given us a website. They've given us referral links. There are no excuses why you can't earn a wonderful income that is passive and continually growing. And in my case, retirement income. It tends to give you that feeling of peace. So not only are you having abundance, but you will be feeling peace. But why don't people choose to grab onto this and stuff? And I know it took me a while as a person to go from the employee mindset to the entrepreneur mindset. It took me a while. I was so steeped in being a follower, and that's what I was taught, to be a follower, go get a job, work for somebody else. And the economy back when I was starting out in the workforce, I had a job, and then the economy changed and my job was no longer there. So I became self-employed, and that took many years to get my business going. And it's a lot of hard work, a lot of hours in a day, but I was responsible for myself. I couldn't complain about anybody because it always came back to me and what I was up to doing. A lot of people are scared to become their own boss, their own entrepreneur, self-employed, whatever you like to call it. They are afraid it might become boring. It might become stressful for them because you have to learn about how to do a lot things a new way. I call it a paradigm shift. You are now the boss of yourself. And you have to teach yourself. You have to surround yourself with people that know more information than you do. You have to be teachable. And I know that's the wonderful thing about the TBC blog and all the meetings and the broadcasts is there is all kinds of education out there for everyone. There is no excuse. When you have time, if you're working now, there's always several hours in the day, even after everything else, that you can listen to a broadcast or listen to a YouTube webinar, or Google something you want to know how. Like even doing these broadcasts, I had to learn how to do a broadcast. I had no idea. I am not that computer savvy, and my broadcast may not be perfect, but I'm learning along the way. And that's the other things. People are afraid that being your own boss requires a high level of skill. Well, when it comes to TVC and stuff, the sky's the limit. You don't have to have any skill. You just have to be willing to learn. It doesn't require a formal education. You aren't forced to work with a boss. You are your own boss. If you do it online in the privacy of your home, you don't have to commute. You don't have to recruit anybody. You're just sharing. You're sharing this wonderful gift. And I know some people, not everybody wants to accept a gift. I don't understand why. But people are funny about their money, even when it's free. And there literally is no investment required. If you don't want to do a $100 purchase, it's only $10. But a $110 investment will set you well on the way to abundance. And most people don't want to sell. You're not selling anything. You're sharing. And then you're giving people the opportunity to say yes, the opportunity to say no. It's their free choice. You're not asking for any personal information. I love that about it. I've been scammed before, and there's no way I can get scammed. Well, I'm not saying 100%, because as soon as I say that. But to this point, I don't see how anybody could scam me. Nobody is scamming me. So there was a time in human history that having a job was the preferred way to earn a living. Back then, you, as an employee, had all the assurance of earning reasonable monthly income, even as a low-skilled laborer, and pension plans were embedded in stone for retirement. Dignity could be found in having a job, and plenty of opportunities existed. Let's face it, times have changed, haven't they? Jobs have become scarce. We have robots, we have artificial intelligence, we have a lot of people coming in. Our educational system, actually here in the United States, hasn't prepared a lot of us to compete against people that are being educated elsewhere and coming here to compete for the same jobs that we might have. Pensions will soon become non-existent. It is not an employee-friendly world anymore. I think, and that chart, the things I was just talking about make the point very clear that having a job today is not where you want to earn your income. And I realized that through a lot of things that happened in my life. I no longer had a retirement income. TBC is I could, you know, I am old enough that I can't work for another 40 years. And I am nearing retirement age without a retirement. And TBC is giving me that opportunity to have a retirement again, a retirement savings or income, or to bring that retirement abundance into my life. Okay, then it comes down to either earning an income or in TBC or in business. Let's talk about risk. If you want to earn income through a business, you have to invest money up front before you earn, right? That's a risk, right? When I had my own business, I had an office, I had employees. Before I even opened the doors on the first day of every month, I owed $10,000 in rent, in salaries, in insurance, and phone costs, all the things that it takes to run a business in an office. In TBC, you start by receiving a gift without obligation. And if you want to earn 50% commission income, all you have to do is partner up with one of our broadcasters or your TBC sponsor and get started risk-free if you choose. Most will choose to risk $110 in TBC to get started because it's easier to duplicate success. But you don't have to take that risk if you don't want to take it. How far will $110 get you in a business opportunity? In 99.99% of the cases, $110 wouldn't even be enough to get started with a business. A lot of the businesses that I know cost, you know, several $100s to get started in them. And if you're talking about a Starbucks or a McDonald's, it's several $1,000,000. The income opportunity in TBC exists today because admin needs help in distributing the TBC coins worldwide. We are in the distribution phase of TBC. Inside of the distribution phase and after a redemption period, our members can earn 100% of what they sell and get paid directly from their clients. No need for the money to pass through a company or whatever. This also means instant, direct, daily pay. Very few legitimate business opportunities can offer 100% commissions paid daily. Usually there is the cost of the product or service that cuts into the 100%, and the business owner gets some of the change left over after expenses. And this is how, when I have done product retail businesses, this is how it has worked. Most companies offering business opportunities require payments to pass through them first before you would get paid, and that makes daily pay impossible. You still have to wait every 2 weeks or every month to get a check. The cookie reward system blows away all the other business opportunities in the world. No side-by-side comparison of a business opportunity compared to TBC can beat what TBC offers the income earner. And I used to be a venture capitalist, and I used to study prospectuses, company prospectuses for a living. And TBC, there is no risk unless you consider $10 a risk. It costs $10 to go to a movie. But the potential there is unbelievable. TBC, or the billion coin, is no different than a job or any business opportunity when it comes to learning and developing new skills in order to be successful. Think about that. Isn't it true? If you start a job at some point, your boss is going to tell you to do something you don't know how to do, or it is something awkward for you. They often send you to classes when you start a new job so you can learn how to do the job the way that they want you to do it. In business opportunities, people find themselves doing many things they never thought they could do until they tried because the business required it. TBC is the same. Some people don't like broadcasting, but broadcasting is a sure path for a TBCian. And there are other activities people need to be trained in a way that results in a success. So if you're referring this out to people, guide them to all the educational sites. In fact, if you go in the Kringle cashback office, there's a thing to put together a toolbox, and you might want to win a space on the cruise if you have a great toolbox. And the toolbox would be all the different websites or educational opportunities that you lead people to after you refer them, and they become a member of our TBC peer-to-peer community. You don't have to have a great skill to succeed in earning daily cash flow in TBC. You just need to be coachable and willing to try and try again until you learn how to do the TBC activities correctly to earn that daily pay. When you consider all the other options out there, why not give TBC your all and maximize what it can pay you. Stop bouncing around from one thing to another. You already have stumbled across the world's best opportunity. So get to work, get out there and share the referrals. And you still have 10 days to get 100 referrals, which you can redeem for 50 coins. 50 coins, guys, in November. How much more opportunity or exciting can that be? So anyway, I think my time is up now, but I'm very excited about everything that's happening. It gives me a new outlook on life, and I'm out there sharing. So yes, get to work. Let's give abundance to the world. Let's all end global poverty together. And thank you for listening, and have a wonderful day, and go out and meet new people and share the greatest gift in the world. Bye.